one of the most underrated superpowers is not believing in bullshit, bro. And you might think that this is common sense. But the thing is, common sense isn't really that common anymore. Okay, let me tell you a story. So my office working hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., right? So sometimes we tend to stay a little bit later to work overtime or to clear up stuff, right? So in my office, after 7 p.m., the aircon goes off. They turn off the air conditioners, right? So basically, there's this small monotonous humming sound in the background when the aircon is on. But the moment it goes off, it's literally pin drop silence in the office. And literally every single sound that is made throughout the office can literally be heard. So if someone is walking, someone is dropping a pen, and you can literally even hear your own heartbeat. Like it's that quiet in there. And naturally, this makes people uncomfortable because it's so quiet, it's so eerie, it's so silent, right? And like you literally can hear every single footstep, anything that drop. So then a lot of my colleagues say that if you stay after 7, you're gonna hear weird stuff. You're gonna hear like the ghosts or whatever, and then people just say that it's haunted and whatnot, right? Because they're scared. They just assume that there's like some fucking ghost haunting the place. Now here's the funny thing. I've stayed in the office till fucking 11:30 p.m. Okay, and yes, I have heard some weird sounds like footsteps, stuff like falling and shit. But guess what? I wasn't scared. Why? Because I don't believe in fucking ghosts. If I hear some random sound, I just assume it's the wind. And if I hear footsteps or something, I just think it's someone on the floor above that is just walking around or some shit. Well, the moral of the story is you literally give power to the things that you believe in. So if you believe in ghosts, then every single thing that you hear in the background, you're gonna instantly assume that it's a fucking ghost. And if you think that someone is out to get you, someone's out to murder you or some shit like that, then everywhere you look, you're gonna find danger, right? But if you don't believe in this bullshit, then you stay grounded to logical reasoning, right? And this doesn't just apply to fucking ghosts, it applies to literally every part of your life. Now let's talk about something more controversial. Depression. And I'm not talking about the clinical depression where people are like actually in like a fucked up state of mind, right? Like I'm talking about the depression where people just claim to be depressed when something sad in their life happens, something unfortunate. I'm talking about the depression where the moment their life gets hard, people just slap a label on themselves and be like, oh bro, I'm depressed, bro, my life is so fucking depressing. And what you are is not depressed. You're just fucking lazy, you're lonely, you have no friends, you have no goals, you have no ambitions, and you're just stuck. You're not depressed. And instead of facing it, you just tell yourself that you're fucking depressed, you're literally just gonna permanently stay in that depressed state of mind. You are literally surrendering to depression, bro. And here's the truth. If you want to actually break free from depression, you need to first stop believing in it. Once you stop believing in something, then you can find the solution to fix it. So if you don't believe in depression, how the fuck are you gonna be depressed? There's no depression. So how the fuck can you be depressed? You can't be depressed. You get where I'm coming from? Instead of calling it depression, call it a rough patch in your life. Just call it a bad day, a bad hour, a bad incident. That's it. You're not depressed. It's just a rough patch in your life. Keep your head up and move on. Your mind is fucking powerful. And the moment you give this depression power to control you, I shit you not, it is gonna control you. It's gonna fuck you up. But the amazing thing is, the moment you reject it, you gain back the control that you just lost. all of us have this ingrained bullshit in us. Like when we were raised up, we were taught that there was like fucking ghosts, there's monsters, curses, there's depression, there is, I don't know, brothers. We have been taught so much bullshit, and we actually need to know when to draw the line. Like at one point you have to learn that. At one point you have to just fucking grow up and tell yourself that there's no such thing, and move on with your life. Always remember, you get to choose what you believe in. And whatever shit that you don't believe in, it can't fucking touch you. And that's exactly how you build a stronger mind. Not by trying to numb your feelings, but completely rewiring your mind. You need to start questioning every single fucking lie that you've been told, you've been ingrained with. You need to start asking questions. You need to do your own research. And that's when you break free from all of this nonsense.